Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more of Donkey Kong 64 in the last episode. We talked about E3 while clearing out all the bananas for almost every single Kong in the, what the area was it again? It was the one with the toys. Where's the map? Where's the map? Here's the map. We were in testing. That's what it was. We were in testing, which is actually right below us, funnily enough. Not with this lava, but you know what I mean. On the previous floor. And we also did Tiny's race course in this area because we also did Diddy's Beaver Bother battle outside the power room in a bonus barrel, and I had the best time ever for the first time in years on that minigame because it is literally the worst bonus barrel minigame in this game. Speaking of minigames within a game, or more like just a full game within a game, we are going to experience the hard mode of, well, I say hard mode, the story mode version of the Donkey Kong arcade, and we need to be DK for it, of course. This is where we had the Beaver Bother thing, right over here. But yeah, we're actually going to do it in this episode because it's going to take a while. We've got to play the game at least twice, get level 2. But it's not like the typical version of the arcade game. Yes, you have all 4 levels. Yes, you have to climb up Pauline. There are the usual amount of girders that you have to climb. Yes, you play as Jumpman Mario. And yes, you have to do all 4 levels at once. Problem! It's way harder because you only have 1 life. If you lose all 3, if you get hit even once, it's game over and you got to start from the beginning. You have literally got to one-shot the game, or at least one cycle of the game, because you know it's an arcade game. It goes on forever and ever as long as you have the money. Yes, it doesn't cost any money to play it, and if you do beat the first difficulty level of the game, because every time you do a cycle it increases the level, technically it'll be level 1, 25 meters, 50 meters, 75 meters, 100 meters. Once we beat 100 meters for the first time, we'll get a golden banana. But we'll have to play the game again on the second level, which is even harder still, in order to do something, in order to actually, well, get to the final boss. And that kind of sucks, because that's where a lot of people get annoyed. However, once you get enough Banana Fairies and go to the mystery menu, you will be able to play the Donkey Kong arcade, even if you've played it in the main story or not. But, of course, like I've mentioned, you have to have enough Banana Fairies in order to do that in the first place. I think you require 8. We do not have 8. I'll be showing them at the end of the game after we get 101% in the game anyway. So, we'll be able to show it off then and I will play like a cycle through. For now, though, here we go. And as I've mentioned before, because of the mystery mode, if you get Donkey Kong 64 and you get 8 Banana Fairies in the main story mode, you've pretty much unlocked a secondary game. It's like Super Mario 3D World, where they included Luigi Brothers, which is a ROM hack of Mario Brothers, where both characters are Luigi instead of Mario and Luigi. It's just a sprite hack that they made in the games. But other than that, I think we begin. Oh, and by the way, I've got the best high score on every on the entire scoreboard. Yep, don't judge me. And that was actually during the story mode, funnily enough, most of the time. But I think it's time to start. It actually starts automatically if you leave it, so it doesn't go to a demo. So yeah, we're experiencing DK Arcade. I probably might actually put a border here, because yeah, even if it is widescreen, it's not going to look good. So I don't think this game's actually affected by the aspect ratio widescreen. Problem! On the 64, you gotta use a joystick, which, funnily enough, is probably how most, well, most arcade games run on anyway. It's better played with a control pad, and I already stubbed my toe. I will not cut this particular part out, because you'll see how aggravating it is just to get back into the game. Like I said, one-hit death. You do not have 3 lives in the story mode of Donkey Kong 64. If you fail, you get kicked out, and you can't just immediately grab the thing. You'll just slap. That's why I waited a couple of seconds before I pressed B to reactivate the game. Then we got to watch this stupid cutscene on zooming into the game, and then we can actually try again. But we've also got to watch this cutscene every time. So I'll be cutting that out for you for every failure I do. I will have a failure counter on screen right here in 8-bit operator text, because yeah, it's that annoying. It really is. So let's get on with this. Like I said, we've got to use a control stick. Not exactly the best when I play like side-scrollers like this. Well, I say side-scroller. You do move left and right. I'm going to climb all the way up there. It's the worst when a barrel comes down the ladder that you're hanging on to. Like that! I did not press B at the right time. I mean, not B. B does nothing. You only have one button, that's the jump button. Cutting this out, getting back into the game. Actually, I won't, because like, I'm mashing B right now. I'm not grabbing it. You like have to do 2 full combos before you're actually allowed to grab it. Alright, after this, I will be cutting out every time we return to the main game. the story mode. I call it story mode. It is story mode. So anyway. Okay, third time's the charm. Let's do this for real. Haven't even got past the first level yet. This is terrible. Because like I said, when you play the original arcade, you have 3 lives. So I'm going around in circles. Let's just go. You can use the hammers, and if you do get enough points, you will get an extra life, legit. So you can mess up once you have enough points to get an extra life. But, of course, you would like to hang on to that life as much as you can, because if you mess up at the very end, you're going to be really salty. Salty as the barrel of sardines he's probably chucking at us right now, because, you know, this is a factory, but it could be a banana factory, you don't know. And I did press up on that ladder, and I did not climb it, because there's a stupid analog stick. You know, the black screens in between going in and out of this game every time you get a game over and you have to re-enter. That's going to wreak havoc on the video itself, just because I'm going to have to resync the audio so many times. Because even though the footage doesn't glitch as much as it used to, because I found the optimal settings for my Roxio now, after all these years, funnily enough. But then again, most of the stuff like South Park Stick of Truth, it bounced! Come on! So yeah, the black screens and loading screens don't wreak havoc with the Roxio. The reason why it didn't mess up a lot on South Park Stick of Truth, even though there was a few episodes with bad glitching, most of the Let's Play was unaffected. And that's because that the loading screens have like a lot of graphics on the screen, it had some animations going on. If it's just like one little image, it doesn't really matter. The Roxio will still glitch the footage pretty badly, and it also desyncs the video sound. Why do I keep jumping when I keep doing that? Of course, after editing and you watching the finished product, like you are now, of course, because not when I'm recording it, of course. Yeah, you don't notice because, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I've had worse, especially with Super Mario 64 multiplayer when recorded from Georgina's. I did not expect that to drop on me from that ladder. Great. But yeah, with Georgina's laptop with Super Mario 64 multiplayer, that was the worst, and I could not put up with it. Honest, guys, I don't suck this bad. But we're already up to 10 minutes in the bloody video, so I feel like if I fail again, I'll try to cut back to when I reach that top right corner. If not, then obviously you're going to see every goddamn death. And you'll obviously know when I've restarted if my score looks different, as well as seeing the game over screen. For all you know, it could be like a rapid spam of deaths. But, hopefully after saying that, I unjinxed myself and made it. And our hearts are broken because DK's not happy. You know that movie Pixels, where Adam Sandler like had to like do freaking that first level with Donkey Kong and beat the final boss, which funnily enough was Donkey Kong, because, well, the reason why that happened is because the other dude cheated on Pac-Man with a cheat that doesn't actually exist in our universe. And I just went past the Pie Factory without even thinking. That's the level that never existed in any version, including the NES version, because of space limitations and all that, even though they were able to fit like a whole freaking 32 levels of the original Mario. Okay, this fireball's a dig. But yeah, they cheat, and they didn't play by the rules, because of course you're not supposed to go super speedy like that unless it's Miss Pac-Man. But then Adam Sandler does like jumps from level to level, like downwards, and normally that would kill Mario, but apparently it doesn't. Adam Sandler that bloody fireball. These fireballs in this level, as well as those jumping things, are the main issue. You might recognise this level from Brawl and Smash 4. He's up the ladder I need to go up to! You mug! I don't know if I can trounce it. No, I can't. Don't come down here. Please don't go down here. Good. Okay. That was touch and go. Anyway, as I was saying about, because now we just got back to the level we're at, it's like, if the whole movie was supposed to, like, tell you to be honest, well, the movie kind of just shot that in the foot in the final battle anyway, and they still got away with it. So, technically, they cheated twice, when the whole point of that battle was to actually make them have a true final round without cheating properly. But, I mean, I guess they didn't technically cheat, but you can't touch DK with a hammer. Even though he chucked it, you can't throw hammers unless it's... Oh, God. Unless it's well, Donkey Kong for the Game Boy, which is like the first Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. Because, you know, in Mario vs. Donkey Kong and the Game Boy Advance had similar gameplay. You gotta find the key, you gotta go through, stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, talking about that because of this particular game here, these bloody things are annoying. This is definitely a safe spot right here. Now you gotta, like, go immediately after it bounces, climb up there quickly before it touches your pixel. It is literally a pixel gap, and I just got enough points for a 1-up, as you saw right there, and we're finally on the final level. I had to just cut back here and show some snippets of weird things, like sometimes when you jump over a barrel, but you don't do it exactly, you don't actually get points for it, which is strange. So yeah, the first and last levels on almost every port, including like Atari and all that, they all exist on every port, but the Pi level doesn't exist on any port. The middle level sometimes does. I need the hammer badly. Ooh! Yeah, you will be using the hammers quite a lot in this level. I'm going to take that. And I will try and hammer this guy if he comes near me. Yeah, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I see a soul. This is Undertale. I'm not even intending to do, like, Undertale references. It just keeps happening. It's like, once you play Undertale, like, so many things inspired Undertale. It's hard to, like, not notice the references. And when you see, like, a red glowing, like, red thing in someone's body and they're like a slightly off colour, like in Undertale when you're in battle you're white, that makes you think of the freaking soul, like with Frisk and Kara and Asriel and all that. It kind of makes it. But anyway, I beat the game and there we go. Not the best score in the world, but I will input my name. You can only go left and right. It kind of sucks. It took me 5 more minutes. Probably a little bit less time than that. But yep, Sun is what I enter. Maybe I should have went SL just for the sake of Let's Play, but that's what I always go with, so whatever. Just over at one of my old scores. And apparently the golden banana for this minigame was in that pipe. But yeah, that's DK almost complete. We just need his blueprint, which is at the top of the production area. However, what? Now you're warmed up. How about trying to win a unique special prize by completing him again? Just 2 coins to play again. What? I don't think it costs 2 coins for every gameplay. I think you just gotta spend 2 coins to play again the one time. And then you can play it as much as you want without spending coins. Because if you did exhaust all DK's coins throughout the game, you would never be able to get this. So I think it's just the 2 coins. We will experiment. It costs 2 coins to try it the first, to unlock the second round. 2 coins to unlock the second round. Which at the same time is kind of pointless because the amount of coins in the game, if they were replenishable, that would be a thing. But what the hell is that? They've ROM-hacked their, like, one of their first games. And it's weirdly over everything else. But yeah, as you notice, we're now on level 2, and we do not keep our score from the previous one. Once again, it's like a modified version. If you just run, you can dodge the first barrel easily. That one will immediately come down and smack you. The rest are mostly on the random side. I try to go up. Those 2 barrels, you can actually get a double 100 points if you jump over both of them. Oh no, it counts as a 300, excuse me. Go up! Oh, I caught my bottom. Alright, I'll try to get back to this top corner again. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Game over. Actually, no, I can't cut because, well, I will cut if I can get back up there. But I don't think it costs, as we'll find out right here. Yep, doesn't cost. Only costs for the first time round. The rest are free. So, don't worry, it's not going to eat up your coins. A lot of walkthroughs actually say that every time you play it costs 2 coins. So it may be prudent to save, and if you're on emulator, back up a save state so you don't blow your coins. I guess people just don't notice that. But when you do it the first time, it takes 2 coins away from you. And then you can play it as much as you want. Basically, those 2 coins just mess with the game. If you don't have 2 coins, I'm guessing you just play level 1 again. For whatever reason, if you're doing like a low coin run or something, you only have 0 or 1 coins. You may only play level 1. But anyway, I'll cut back to the top corner. I forgot about that barrel. I'll cut back to the top corner, top right corner, when I get back there. I pressed jump! I pressed jump! It didn't jump. Usual Mario bullcrap. Whoa. That barrel came careening towards me, but we're back. So yeah, if anyone knows Donkey Kong history, this is actually Cranky Kong in his prime before he lost all of his weight and became old and decrepit and cranky. And what's with this sprite of DK here? That's not even the same as the one that's actually in-game. I don't understand why that's like a completely different sprite. It's not even the same colour. Maybe that's the original Donkey Kong, or Donkey Kong Jr. all buffed up or something, I don't know. I mean, Donkey Kong Jr. wasn't actually a thing until the second Donkey Kong game, which was obviously the sequel to this one. Once again, a blast through the Pie Factory. That doesn't seem to change. This is like the one level that doesn't seem to change no matter what level it is. And I've already got enough points to get a 1-up. I don't think I did anything different. This level also seems the same, except for the jumping jacks. They change pattern every single time. Well, just like the first time, but you know, they're a little bit more on the random side, so. And yes, I am aware that you could... Wow, I got stuck on the side. I am aware that you could jump from the top and then immediately jump to the next part. But it just seems easier going around the X. Oh yeah, I forgot I have an extra life. But yeah, I know that it's like... there is a possibility of making that jump, but you have to be absolutely precise. And considering my luck with Mario games... I got stuck again! Are you kidding me? Wow! I'm going to have to cut until I get back here. That's annoying. We're starting to enter rage territory now, because it's difficult and harder to get back. Oh, you mug! It came down the ladder this time. Hey, I've just noticed something. Notice the heart. Normally it becomes cracked. This time it just disappears when he takes the coin. And yes, I did went a different way because the bloody fireballs got in the way. So, what's the story with this coin? It's kind of weird having a 64 coin in an arcade game, even though this is technically the 64 version of said. It's basically like a one-to-one port, the best port. And now it's on the Wii U Virtual Console like this. I mean, on the 3DS, and I guess on the Wii U Virtual Console as well, the NES version of this game actually does include the Pie Factory. So it's more closer to this version, but as you see there, it almost hit me twice in two different places on two different rounds. Because, like, it's not a safe spot. Oh wait, is it a safe spot every time? Seems to be, but it bounces... No. Sometimes it bounces off the side, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, they bounce at different points. Oh god. No! But yeah, what's the story with this coin? So, yeah, this coin is actually one of two coins that are required to open the boss... Well, open the final door to the final boss key in order to unlock the final boss. It's kind of weird. And, which is obviously the battle with King K. Rool. Who else is the boss going to be? We already know it's the big baddie is the King K. Rool. So, it's the King K. Rool. So, that's kind of obvious. But the reason... Why is it in this game? Well, this game was obviously made by Nintendo. So, that's that. So, what's the other coin? Well, we'll get into that possibly in the next level, actually. Because we should have enough... banana medals to see Cranky. And that will, and then, yeah, let me say that again. Yeah, we don't know, but in the next level we should have enough banana medals in order to actually talk to Cranky, so maybe he'll give us something as well. Maybe he'll even give us a clue to the next one. Who knows? Maybe that's a little bit of a spoiler and I didn't word that in the best way possible, but, you know. I can only be as cryptic as possible, especially on a collector farm, because you've got to grab stuff. But yeah, this is definitely one of two coins, and we've got to find the other coin. If I didn't tell you that, you probably would never know. Can I just walk over this? Yeah, I can. As long as I don't stop on it, I won't drop. Alright. Grab this. Don't stay up here too long. He might come up and grab me. I don't actually think that's a thing. I just know that if you touch him, you will die. And I'm just going to jump for it. There we go. Alright, so that didn't take as long as I thought it did, even though this video was already 25 minutes long without the cuts. I knew it would take a decent episode length. And the coin doesn't even move, because whatever. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, I got my 21,500 score again, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, didn't do as well in terms of points, but I didn't get into rage territory, and every time that we did reload, I tried to think of more stuff to talk about, so I don't have to talk about it either way, like afterwards. But there we go. We has, my friends, the Nintendo coin, one of one. So what's the other coin? Who knows? Where do we find the other coin? I knows. And yeah, so that didn't take us, it is 25 minutes. So for now, I am just going to come down here, roll on through, and I am going back to the top, and I am going to do the battle with Lanky. Hold on a minute, you. Let's back up a little, or in this case fast forward, as I'm doing this little bit right after I've done the outro. Yeah, I forgot to grab something in the last episode. I did make an annotation on it, but obviously I recorded 2 episodes at once before editing it. After completing this, what I should have done was just literally, if I press the right button, god damn it. Bloody perspective is terrible here. Okay, there we go. I want to take Banana Pot 5, go to Funky's, and get a Banana Fairy that I completely missed, mainly because I was talking about E3 and got distracted. I am a numb twat. So let's go catch this thing right now. And the reason why I'm lanky is because of, well, what I'm going to be doing well, at the very end of this video, because I'm splicing this in quickly. And there we go, our new totals. Thank God I don't pause at the very end of the video here. So, back to me. Whoopsie daisy. We won't have this again. It was just because I was going on a motor mouth with E3 in the last episode, and that's why I completely forgot about this Banana Fairy. I must have looked away and wasn't paying attention. But, as Lanky is juggling, back to the end of the video, I guess. Sorry about this. This will not happen again. Actually, do I want to do it with Lanky? I'll do it with Chunky. Why not? Because we've had Chunky, he hasn't done one yet. Lanky's already done one. DK's already done one. And, yeah. So I think Lanky will do this one. So let's, take Banana Port 1. And let's go get that battle crown. And I think we'll end it for the day. Only 2 videos this time around. But then again, like I said, I've got 2 Minecraft videos that I've recorded with Meryl. And still 2 Pikmin challenge mode videos at this point that I haven't uploaded yet, and that's like right before the collector's room level, which I hate the most. Oh, maybe I'll do do that before it hits me. You miss me. And like I said, it looks weird. You become transparent and it makes everything else transparent. Arena ambush. We have Crisplats. Now it gets tough. Yes, you can actually use your crystal coconuts in these rounds, which is actually quite helpful for taking out these crushers. Shit. That's not fair. If you make a shockwave, but you get hit while your shockwave's going off, your shockwave will not actually hit anything. However, if you kill a Splat and his shockwave still goes on, you still get hurt. That's not fair. That's like Pokemon hacks. It's like the game gets like 30% bonus on all stats, including accuracy and evasion, and yet they only do like 1 sand attack on you, you can never hit them, but you do like 5 sand attacks, and yet they can always hit you without fail. I need a backflip! Shit. Was he getting stuck on the wall there? Ah, it doesn't matter, I've won anyway! I made the camera bug out. It's higher than it should be. Wow, that went quicker than I expected as well, because I knew there were Crisplats in there. Speaking of Crisplats, I'm going to get you right now, because I might as well. Might as well squeeze it in quickly. So yeah, we're already ending like the video off in here, but I knew for a fact that the Donkey Kong Arcade was going to take a whole video. So, please bear that in mind. We didn't get a lot done today, but at the same time, because it can take longer, we did get a lot of stuff done today. So, well, you know what I mean. So let's just grab these bananas and climb. Knock you out, and I'll swing my arms out just for you, my friend. And I got a blueprint, another banana for you. Go to Snides HQ. Oh, whoa, doobity-doo. I don't know. Can I grab that banana, please? I did not mean to go into first person. I did not go into first person. Why am I getting stuck in first person all of a sudden? Every time I flicked off of it, it went back in. Ah, screw it, I'm gonna go Chunky and grab those coins while I'm doing this outro. So, guys, in the next episode, we are going to complete the entirety of this area and then start working in the production room. Because the production area is the only other area we've got to do after we clear this area out. And then we are done in Frantic Factory. Hopefully we'll be done in the same episode, and then we can, like, do the boss and probably enter the next level in the next episode. So, with that, starting off with Lanky, I guess, because that's the first one going clockwise around this area, isn't it? Yep, we'll enter in here. See you guys then.